This is the pressure 1v1, 2v1 drill, and as you can see by the board, this is the setup. Forwards along this wall, one forward center circle, one forward center circle, and our defense are going to be lined up on this wall, and then a defense in front of the goalie and the hash marks on both sides. Both sides here are running independently and will not be coming into play on either side. So on the coach's whistle, D2 here is going to be sending a puck rimmed in down the wall and along the back of the net, and that's going to happen obviously on this side too. We want to keep in mind that D2 and D1 are on the same team, and the objective for D2 is to make sure this puck stays flat and has the amount of pace on it that makes sense to allow D1 to get the puck and use the net as a pick to exit from the pressure coming from F1. If D2 sends that puck too hard, D1 is going to miss it here or possibly here, depending on which side he chooses to attack that puck. On the same whistle, our forechecker is released and will be coming in to forecheck and attack D1 and to try to obtain the puck in the zone. If the defenseman collects the puck, if D1 collects the puck cleanly, he'll be able to use the net as a pick. F1 has to choose a side to flush D1 out, and then D1 is required to carry the puck past the dots before he makes his outlet pass, which is this area here. We want to make sure D1 carries that puck. So I will go over this a little bit more in detail. Again, on the whistle, D2 rims the puck in a manner that is going to be beneficial to D1 obtaining the puck behind the net. For our older guys, what we do is we move our defenseman up, we send this puck in a little bit harder, and we require our goalies to stop the puck and prep it for D1 to come and attack. But for most of the levels, this type of drill right here is going to be beneficial to help D1 scan the ice, know where that pressure is coming from, and under pressure be able to collect the puck off the wall, get his heels to the wall, have his head, chest, and toes up ice, and be able to quickly wheel to the open side and make an outlet pass. So let's go ahead and delete that, and we will say that D1 was able to come in and retrieve that puck cleanly. We will say, just for example's sake, that he came to the backside of the net and grabbed the puck there, and pressure coming in here. We'll say that F1 came in and is putting pressure, flushing D1 out of that side, which means common sense tells us D1 is going to now wheel up and out here. Remember, he's got to cross the dot before he can send the pass, and he will be making an outlet pass to D2 simply because he is exiting on this side of the ice. Okay, let's put everybody in position. We made that pass there. D2 now is in possession of the puck, and we know that F1 was trailing this way. Now, F1, since the pass was made cleanly out of the zone, F1 now is required to skate up, trim the red line, and head back down into the zone. What we want our D1 to do with this puck is we want him to send it straight across ice to F2, and F2 is going to kick the puck back to F1, who will now enter the zone with the puck. And what we will then have D1 do is he is going to mirror the path of F1. He'll make sure he has good gap control, and he is going to take the player on right here, and now we have a 1v1 coming back into the zone, headed this way towards the net. So that is the 1v1 pressure. Keep in mind, if F1 on the initial whistle, as he comes in, if he is able to stop D1, then the 1v1 drill starts right then and there, and D1 is still required to try to skate past the dots with the puck on one side or the other and make an outlet pass, and then the drill will continue as it was just described. If it goes too long, as a coach, just blow the whistle and the next group will go. And that's pretty much it. We want to make sure that on the initial retrieval, D1 is scanning the ice, really taking a good clean look back to see if F1 is cheating one way or another, knowing where that pressure is coming from. It's very important for our defensemen to do that. I know the term is head on a swivel. We try to use new terminology, which is a little bit more basic to what they're doing, which is basically scanning the ice. It's really important to tell our defensemen, when you're scanning the ice, you're looking for two primary things. First and foremost, you're looking for the pressure. Where is that pressure coming from? This is going to help the defenseman be able to take a better angle on retrieval on a puck, one way or another. And that little bit of extra time helps a great deal. The second thing that our defense are looking for is support, outlets. Who can I make a pass to that's going to help us get up and out of our zone with possession of the puck? And that's why we scan the ice. It's important that our defense know exactly why we do it. We don't just say head on a swivel, head on a swivel. We want to tell them, scan the ice, and here's the reasons why. Here's how it benefits you. Here's how it makes your job easier. And here's how we can help reduce you rimming the puck up a wall and putting our wingers, our wall guys in a tough spot. That's the toughest thing to do in hockey is have to take that, especially if there's pressure coming in from pinching D. So that is the 1v1 version, and up next will be the 2v1 version.